Live from Deposit, New York, it's the A2Z program with your host, Eric Zan. Tonight, Eric welcomes Cincinnati local DJ, Dr. Johnny Diva. Witness the reunion of Snap, Crackle, and Pop. An all-female Van Halen cover band, Badge Halen. I'm Tim Tabala, and here's your host, Eric Zan.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everybody, hello and welcome to the A to Z program. I am your host, Eric Zant. With me as always on this over here. Let's see, the Mirrorverse always screws me up. Over here is my main man, my hetero life mate, my tag team partner, the man who I am always in constant awe of. Ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Tim Tabala.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
And Tim, we got a cool special show tonight.
Is that something to do with this guy right here?
Handed down from Mount Olympus, and the god that resides up there himself, Mount Olympus, aka Florida.
This guy, yes. Steve Faraci?
Yes, that guy right there. Steve Zeus Faraci. We have the pleasure of welcoming a new personality to Pop Culture Pros. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to him right now. His name is Mr. Matt Parker. Matt.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming on.
We're very excited to be on the network.
Nice.
Good. We're glad to have you.
I love new blood.
Yeah, we like new blood. That way Tim and I don't have to, we don't have to carry the
load so long.
The load so long.
I feel you.
We're always going to be the anchor. I know that.
Sure.
We're always going to be just the greatest goddamn thing that Steve Faraci's ever pinned up on his wall. But to be that as it may, Matt, it's great to have you here, Matt.
Thank you.
A little bit. So you're new here. You're new to Pop Culture Pros. You're new to our whole network, our whole fucking crazy existence here on cyberspace. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and what you're going to be doing real quick. Just,
sure.
Talk as long or as little as you want. Okay.
Sure.
I give you the floor and it's yours.
Well, thank you. So, my name is Parker. You can just call me Parker. I am one of the hosts of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We are a comedy variety pop culture podcast, broadcasting and emanating live from the upstate of South Carolina.
Wow.
So we have probably a country point of view on some things, but we don't have the accents to match it. Thank goodness. So like I said,
I was worried about that.
Yeah, I worry about that too, because if I get real mad, like my wife will tell you, if I get real mad, I get real country. And if I've been drinking, I get real country. Get you now, come on, boys, kind of country. But generally, I'm able to hold it back as best I can. But yeah, so we are going to be. I think we're going to be broadcasting. It's either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm not 100% sure which one yet. But we're super excited to join the network, and I mean, it's an honor to be on the show with you guys.
Hey, Matt, let me give you a little inside info right off the bat.
Yeah.
It don't matter when the hell you go on.
You're right.
I'm just saying, we move all the fucking time. Very rarely is a show when it's supposed to be on. So don't worry about that. You do it when you got to do it. That's a little friendly info right off the bat.
I appreciate that.
Because if you say, if you get this big grandiose thing, you're like, okay, guys, we're gonna get all set. We're at 6:30. We're going on. We're gonna do this, and then 5 of 7.
Right.
7:55. It's like gonna be okay. But listen, dude, we are famous. Every show on the network. Well, maybe not Ed, but every show on the network is always fucking off by 10, 15 minutes.
We call ourselves the Ish Network. Like, we'll be on at 8-ish.
Yeah, well, that's what you told me that. You said, come on around 8:30-ish, we'll get it going.
And that's perfect. And what time we go on? 8:55. So don't see.
That's ish. So, that counts.
There you go. It's don't give all the insider info away. No, we're just giving him little droplets, like the Mio drink. We're just dropping a little bit in the water.
Working me in slow.
We're working them in slow. We got a little, we're lubing it a little bit. Not too. Oh, look, Tim. Look who's here.
It's my arch nemesis.
Look who's here. Terzio, how are you doing today,
Terzio,
Mr.
be nice. Be nice to the new guest, Terzio.
Frank, we have a new guest here. Would you like to meet Parker? Parker, this is Terzio. Terzio is a frequenter of all shows on PCP, mainly our show and the Mets show. No, he goes on the wrestling show too, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he goes to the Mets. Yeah, he likes the wrestling show too.
He likes the wrestling show. Terzio's great. Terzio's a ball buster, but Terzio gets butt hurt when you talk about Jimmy Snuka. Who else? Rusty Staub.
Anybody who was a Met ever.
Anybody who was a Met ever. Hey, by the way, everybody, I would like, and specifically to my Put It in the Books brethren, I would like to issue a happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
Oh, that's right.
Today's the day that Bobby Bonilla receives his 1 point what million?
Well, it's like 1.16, right? Or is it
1.16? Something like that.
It's more than I've made today, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. And he gets money from the Orioles also today. Don't forget
500 grand. 500 grand.
Man.
Now, a lot of people don't know that. They kept that under the rug for a while. Ray Parker Jr. How did you know, Terzio?
Yeah,
how did you know this
my
is
dad.
Ray Parker Jr.? My God. Yeah.
Can't you see the resemblance?
Yeah. Who are you going to call?
You have what shirt? The Bobby Bonilla shirt? Boss, what are you talking about?
You have the shirt? You have the Bonilla shirt, or do you have the Bobby Bonilla Day shirt?
My shirt just got zombies on it.
Yeah. I'm wearing the signature AZ tank top. So you're down south, Parker. Tell me something.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me something. Here I am. I'm in a car.
No.
I'm driving through North Cackalacky.
I already can tell you this is going to be bad.
Yeah, so this is going to go.
I'm in North Kakalaki. I see the border coming up. And I see this big, giant billboard with
Pedro's.
with Pedro on it. Tell me something.
Yes.
How ingrained in the culture is he in South Carolina?
Well,
the truth from you, from somebody that lives there.
I've been there once in my life.
You've been there once, okay?
Yeah, because it's kind of like where I live in South Carolina, it's on the way to the beach. If you're going down 95, so we're 85 people because we're up toward we're a little more into the mountains. But have you ever been to that place, man? It is a really good definition of like a rat hole.
Okay,
like you go.
Are we talking about south of the border? Is that what we're talking about?
South of the border. Yeah. It's
Been
essentially a gas station and like a really, really crappy hotel and then a bunch of empty buildings. Yeah.
It is creepy as shit.
It is, dude. Yeah. It seems like the most fun place on earth, but when you get there, you're like, oh, they have Twizzlers. Cool. I guess that's the end of that,
So I heard like the hot dogs are like dead burro meat. Like, is that true?
I've no doubt in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I try my best not to eat at too many South Carolina gas stations. That's just a rule.
I don't know. You know what? I would make a cool video. Tim, we should make a cool video there. Or maybe, you know what, Tim? I should drag Jeremiah down there is what I should do.
We'll meet you. I'll get the guys together. We'll meet you there. It's only like a 2.5 hour drive for us. We're down.
That's it, Tim.
I can tell you this, though. When you get there, you're going to be like, well, that was a really long drive to get gas and pee. And gotta go.
Listen, two times I drove to Florida back. Well, more than that, but there were 2 times. 86, you start seeing those signs fucking 3 states away.
Yeah.
So hyped up. And then when you get there, you're like, what the hell is this?
It's the greatest marketing campaign in highway history.
It is. Is Pedro still there, the big dude?
Yeah.
What's left of him?
Fast forward 30 years later when you're on your own. Like, my parents didn't want to stop when we drove down in 86. We just kept going. So I was like, what the fuck? I want to go see what that is.
Yeah.
Come on. We've been 3 states you've been looking with that. Stop.
Right.
They didn't stop. So now driving up from Florida one year, me and the wife who were driving up, we had the hurricane. They canceled our shit, so we had to drive up. I'm like, we're going to stop this time. We're going to stop because I want to know what it is. Yeah. I swear to God, we pulled in. I looked around, didn't see a single living human soul. I said, let's go. We got back in the car.
Oh, you did the right thing.
Fucking left. I was like, I don't know what this was. It looked like a trap. It really like for a cult or something.
Body snatchers and shit, organ harvesters.
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's like you go into when you go down the haunted trail, and at the end you find like that store with like the rickety one window that keeps clattering. That's exactly what it feels like, except it's off the interstate. What's funny is like right down the road from there, like kind of going toward Myrtle Beach, is like this really cool, like I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's like an ultra gas station, but it's like fireworks stand, all these different food restaurants and all this stuff. And it's like in this one big building. It's almost like a flea market. Wow. It's probably a better descriptor of it, but it's really cool. But yeah, no, south of the border is like literally the definition of crap.
And that's right off 95, right?
It is. Yeah. Right. When you get into South Carolina, again, I don't know how they make money because it's just a gas station. It's got to be the world's most like advertised gas station or something.
And there's like nobody, and like not to be whatever, but nobody's Mexican there, right? Like there's nobody.
They could be. I don't know.
It might be one or two. Like,
I don't know. The one time, like I said, the one time I went, I was like, I was really more concerned that I was going to get murdered than like who was working behind the counter. I was just shocked because there's a bunch of so it's like a bunch of empty buildings. So like it at one point it must have been like this thriving
it had to be
gas station city or something, but now it's like. It's just like a bunch of old buildings and look like it's just nasty, man. It's
I already I'm canceled. I thought
already.
Well,
10 minutes in. 10
minutes.
Pretty good. That's pretty good, right?
That's I went a long time. I'm usually 3 minutes and I'm done. Well, I mean, let's be real about this. They're using a stereotype, which nowadays
absolutely
is really not like
not that cool.
It's not considered cool by a lot of people, but if you look at it as a joke, yeah, okay, fine, haha, whatever. Right. But like every time I drove by it, I would think like, because I'd say to my dad, because like Tim was saying, I was young, and I was like, Dad, is this Mexico? He's like, no, Jesus Christ, no, Mexico's goddamn 4,000 miles that way. I'm like, well, then why are there all these sombreros and stuff? Because you're a naive 8-year-old kid, you don't know. Yeah. So I really thought there were like this clan of Mexicans down in South Carolina in the sticks off the highway. I really thought that.
No, I always thought it was the coolest place in the world until I visited. And I visited, like I said, and I'll go as a kid. All I saw was the signs, and I think we maybe drove by once or twice. But yeah, when I went and visited like 5 years ago. It wasn't like 20 years ago that I went. So I'm speaking from a little bit of knowledge. But yeah, I was driving through going to Wilmington Beach, North Carolina, and I was like, I was like, that was my chance. I'm never gonna have a better chance.
It's kind of like the Roscoe Diner upstate. Yeah. It's not all it's hyped up to be. Hashtag clan of Mexicans. Oh no. Well, that's okay. That's all right. I mean, it's better than Hitler. So anyway, so Parker, tell you. So you got some friends that do the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. We have Freddie, who is he's the velvet mouth of the South. We'd like to call him.
The velvet mouth.
I don't know about that, but
I like that name.
That's pretty good, right? Off the top of my head. No, we usually call him just like late Freddie or Freddie who's not here. But he's the smooth talking one of us. I'm the loud talking one of us. Then we have Alan. He's the no talking one of us. Okay. So he's the producer. He's hopefully going to join us here in a little while.
Okay, good.
As soon as he gets his underpants unwound or whatever.
They're in a ruffle.
It happens. It's Friday, baby. So you're gonna ruffle your undies. Might as well be today.
Well, that's true. It should be today. So Tim, you were off all week. Hashtag better than Hitler. You were off all week. Tim, enlighten us with your New York City staycation. What'd you do?
Not a goddamn thing. I stayed home, just chilled out. Really,
nothing to do this week. That was a big lead up. That was a big lead up for nothing.
Big lead up for nothing. I said I was supposed to have my tattoo today. They got canceled. My guy got COVID. Goddamn COVID's getting worse again. It's horrible.
Is it making a comeback?
It's making a come. My doctor I went to last week. He said get your booster because it's coming.
Really?
Yeah. New York is getting already a higher rate already.
They're getting a wave.
We pulled the old reverso down here in South Carolina. We went big early, and everybody got it pretty much if they didn't want to get vaccinated. So now that it's like coming back, they're kind of like, hey, we're not doing so bad this time. So it's but it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess it never really went away.
No, and you think it did go away because like all of a sudden like the war in Ukraine and then like Johnny Depp and all that, and then everybody how conveniently like.
What? Oh, he froze.
Oh, COVID got it.
And it's
Eric, you froze there for a second.
Am I back?
You're back now.
I got Steve too.
Yeah, it got me. Steve, did you get? Oh, Boss had the COVID. That's right. I forgot about that. I had the COVID back in March. Lauren, you were sick first, right?
Christmas for me.
You had it in Christmas. I remember that time. Did you have COVID first?
Ruined Christmas for everybody.
Well, hang on. I'm trying to yell and talk at the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't think Santa comes if you have COVID at Christmas.
Boss, you have it now?
You have it now?
Oh my!
You got COVID now, boss? Oh fuck!
Stay safe, man.
Would you like me to send you anything? Which means I'm not doing it. No, I would. I'd send you
Thoughts and
whatever you need,
prayers.
boss. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, boss.
You want a Mets ice cream helmet that I got from the concert the other night? I'll gladly send it to you because I don't want it in my house.
I will send you passes for south of the border. That will
There you
cure
go.
you. That will cure you.
There's some
Parker,
Slim Jims.
Parker, you gotta. I frequently yell to my girlfriend.
Oh, it's all
a
good.
lot, and because sometimes I have a question or
Sure.
I'm saying something totally wrong, and which happens a lot, and she'll correct me, which she may or may not be right too.
Sure.
But Lauren, hi, Eric. Who you had COVID first, right? I know you had it in 2020. I'm talking recently.
He's right.
Huh? Oh, maybe I should move this so I can hear. What now? Wait a minute. How did I give it to you? Oh yeah, that's right. I got it from my son. Okay, so here I am trying to blame her, and it was me all along. But yeah, I had like the B12 variant of the Quantico.
Oh, look at that! There's my lovely wife watching. So get ready. She's probably
Shayna,
Shayna or Shanna?
Shayna
Parker. Hello, Shayna. Cheers. Welcome to the A to Z program. Yeah. So, boss, well wishes to you. And frequently says things like I'm trying to talk to say. A lot of times they're Ericisms, like the word of the day we had. Tim, what the hell was that? Reconfuculate.
Reconfuculate.
Yeah, that's a staple word we have here on the show. So Matt, so you're new here, so let's grill you a little bit. We're a plethora of pop culture madness. Like you have your basketball guys, you have your baseball guys,
Sure.
You have all sport guys, you have wrestling guys, you have movie guys, you have TV guys, you have rubber chicken guys. I mean,
right.
What's your thing, man? What do you like? What are some of the things you do like?
So we do a lot of like movies.
Movies?
We talk a lot about movies. Yeah, we watch a lot of TV. I'm a big
Okay.
sports guy. Kind of a little bit of everything, honestly. I hate to tell you guys because I know it's gonna be a whole thing, especially for Steve. But I'm a Braves fan, so I know, but we world champions.
Hey man, that's okay.
But
I grew up watching the Braves.
That's them that get upset. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, no, we don't give a fuck. I'm a Boston fan.
Well, see, that's funny. And I'm a Steelers and Pens fan. I know you're a Pens fan. So I'm a Pens fan as well. We don't have hockey down here, so kind of got to do.
No, you got it.
But our run is over. We're already done. Thank you.
You're already done, Parker. You're already done. Sorry.
Good times.
Fucking fired.
Best 20 minutes of my life, guys. I got to be honest with you.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. So what's the closest hockey team down there?
Probably the Hurricanes. Carolina, yeah.
Panthers.
I guess Atlanta would be.
Oh, the Thrashers. The Thrashers, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
I'm not an Atlanta sports guy. I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan, which is it's like being the freaking Jets of the NBA.
Oh.
And no offense to any Jets fans, but oh my god.
Yeah.
No, Parker, one thing you never have to worry about on this show is offending a Jets fan. Don't ever worry about that.
Well, so Alan, like I said, I told you guys previously, Alan's from up there, and he's a Jets fan. So
he's a Jets fan.
His life is constant sorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it comes to the season.
That's a struggle within right there.
Right.
Jaime, thanks for coming on again. That's our buddy Jaime Rivera. Quinones he's from down the city too, not by you, Tim, like near you, right? Like over Queens a little bit.
A subway away. It's all the same.
A subway, yeah. It's all the fucking same. It's all the fucking same.
But he's watching Stranger Things tonight. I finished it today.
You finished it, Tim?
Yeah.
I finished it. Good luck with that.
Baby finished it. Tim did. Tim finished Stranger.
It's 5 hours. It's an hour and a half.
It's like,
and then it's 2.5 hours.
What?
It's like two movies, right?
Yeah, it's like two
really?
movies basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. That's never being made again. That's the finale.
No, that's just the finale this season.
Yeah.
That's just this season finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hooked on the boys right now. I'm like a giant boys fan.
I didn't get to watch today's yet because I was too busy running around. Like this,
we got it early for some reason. Like some people didn't, but we got it like really early. Like I don't know how, but
it's might be my favorite show on TV right now.
Yeah, I'm like a huge Butcher fan, and she's like in love with Carl Urban. So like I got to admit I kind of am too. But I haven't started watching these 2 episodes. But my son's quote, "I'm pissed." That's right, you are. Hey,
good reaction, man.
It is. That's a smart kid.
Hey, Parker, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How close are you to the scary South people?
Oh, they live next door.
Do they really?
Most of them. Yeah, we're pretty.
You're a stone throw.
We're about less than a subway ride. We don't have subways down here, but
No.
we're about
like hay
3
wagons and stuff, right? Like
mostly.
You remember
mostly
a couple
like
years
just,
ago when 95 got wiped out by that flood?
Oh yeah.
So we would drive me and the family driving down to Florida. We had to take a nasty detour into like the middle of all those southern states.
Oh yeah.
So we were in South Carolina. My kid, who was he's 13, 8 or 9, had a pee. We found this little tiny Dukes of Hazzard fucking gas station.
Yeah.
Across the street was a cotton field, and we actually had, my son used the bathroom. No, he may not. Was the quote? And instead of getting mad, I was like, "Get in the fucking car."
Just piss on the
let's
piss out
go.
here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, we did. We drove fucking 10 yards down the road. I said, "Get out and pee," and he peed right down the road. I said, "Let's go."
Yeah.
But it was scary. I was like,
Yeah.
I again, not to offend anybody, but I'd like, dude, you're white, I'm white. I thought we were all cool down here.
Yeah.
I thought there was an understanding.
Definitely not. Yeah.
I bet he saw a New York license plate. He said, "Fuck no, you ain't using this bathroom."
Yeah, it's funny. Like, it's so weird. There's so many people who are very, very southern down here, and obviously, I mean, but like here where we live, where I live, there's a lot of like northern influence. All my friends are from the up north. I mean, honestly, most of my friends are from Jersey or like Philadelphia, or it's like it's just funny how it works out. I'm from here. I'm from Greenville, so. But like I told you earlier, I never picked up the accent. I don't really know how that worked out.
No, you're doing pretty good.
Where that I'm sure you guys have heard of that Todd Kopler guy that like killed all those people, and they found that like chick in his shed.
Yeah.
That's about 20 minutes away from here, from where I'm sitting right now.
Wow.
So if that gives
Landmark.
you any idea, yeah, right. That's our claim to fame. Is like, hey, some dude put some chick in the shed. All right, welcome to the South.
I mean, there's some beautiful. Like I said, we were driving down.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Back roads.
Yeah.
You have Civil War era fucking farms, and my dude was gorgeous. But that one dude,
some people
scared
were still
the living shit out of me. Like he scared me.
Yeah.
No, they don't. I don't. My grandpa was a very southern gentleman. And he scared the hell out of me every time I talked to him. So,
Shayna's saying she has enough of an accent for you both. Really?
Yeah.
She may have to like poke her head through and give us a little bit of that.
She's wrangling the kids, but she might have to pop up here and
give
great. Us a howdy, y'all.
That's great. That's like Annabelle. Everything.
But it's great how you can spot a northerner like off the bat.
Yeah.
Because I said, again, not to tell the same story over and over, but again, driving up to Florida, we stopped in Georgia, Cracker Barrel to eat. When we walked in, it was like an Old West, like the fucking doors flung out. Everyone just stopped and looked. We were like, okay. And then once we sat down, the waitress was, phenomenally nice.
Well, dude,
but everyone else was looking at you like, you northern mother. I was like,
it's
dude, we're like, peace.
Yeah, I'll give you a funny thing about the South, and it's I don't know if it's funny or not really, but like, so people in the South pretend to be very nice, but realistically they're assholes. Whereas everybody I know from up north is the opposite. They're like the nicest people in the world. They just don't take shit.
Yeah,
so
I'll go with that.
They're the nicest people I met from New York, from Boston, from Massachusetts, everywhere up there. My Jersey boys. They're the nicest dudes in the world. They give you the shirt off their back, but they don't take shit.
No.
And I don't blame them, man. I'm with it. And down here, we'll take your shit, but we'll say, "Oh, bless you, honey, bless you," but really, they're cursing you out.
Yeah.
Behind them.
Yeah.
Well,
Tim's in the city, so I can identify with your area a little bit because Tim lived up here. That's how Tim and I became friends. Tim moved up here to the small area here. It's very country where I live in New York. See, New York, there's split into like two different parts. There's the city,
right,
and there's the rest of the state. Okay,
right.
And there are a few larger cities, but most of it is very rural. And Tim, would you say we're probably a typical small rural town?
Yeah.
There's like 2,000 people.
I never understood why upstate New Yorkers have fucking southern accents. I never understood that. But
I don't have one. But
I don't know how that happened. But
a few of them do. I think when we finally got cable, and when I say cable, like 12 channels. I think the 12th one was CMT, and I think that people started to identify with that. Yeah. So, there's a lot of like wooden bed pickup trucks and a lot of those bass hanging on the wall, and And
it's mining country, right? Like in upstate.
You're actually in logging country up
logging,
here.
Okay.
Logging.
I know, like Pennsylvania's like mining. A lot of that.
Pennsylvania's mining. You're in the like the foothills of the Catskills up here.
Gotcha.
So you have that swath of the Appalachian Mountains that is all hardwood, and it's all. I mean, it's just forest as far as you can see up here.
Right.
So basically, okay. So like those like you see like those Canadian logger towns and stuff like that. That's basically what the start of it's right here, and it just goes north. And
so we're at the other end of what we call the Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian.
That's what we call it. I don't want to like say but
you're at the beginning, right?
We would be on the ass end of it, I guess.
Okay.
You guys are toward the head of it.
Okay.
Okay. Now wait. Now what does that mean? You say Appalachian, and the other half says Appalachian.
Well, he said it. I
said Appalachian.
Oh, you said Appalachian.
Yeah. And so I didn't know if that's how you guys pronounced it. Like I said, we say it's them damn mountains. We got the Smoky Mountains. So here, I'm going to introduce real quick. I'll introduce my lovely wife to you guys. Sure. She wants to.
Oh, hello. Well, yes. Bring her right on.
Say hello. No, they're.
Oh, you're fine. No, we don't bite. Well, hello, Shayna.
Welcome to the
Shayna,
show.
How are you?
I can't hear nothing.
We're good. She can't hear nothing.
Hi, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're great. So I gotta know, is sweet potato pie and collard greens a staple in your house?
Well, not in my house because I can't cook, but we do like those. So he cooks.
Parker, you cook?
You do have enough accent for
he cooks. Oh, this is not
Parker's the secret chef?
Yep, he's the chef.
Really?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I got the accent for everyone. So
you do too.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's nice though. You have like an elegant Southern accent. Like you sound very like well spoken. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fool everyone.
You don't sound like scary.
You're fooling everybody.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the scary Southern
quite
yet.
No. Like I wouldn't feel like creeped out at all that you guys were going to kill me if you invited me for dinner or something.
Only 50% chance with us.
You would just be like, "What the hell is she talking about? Sprite and fries and
I like that. See? I like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, check my will you?
Yeah.
First time she said that to me, she's like, "My car needs an oil change." I said, "What the heck is that?"
Yeah.
And then she explained it.
I went into an AutoZone and asked for Carl one time, and they said he don't work here no more. Like,
Earl. Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, Carl. And then I realized I thought I was saying Carl.
Carl.
And I was asking for oil for my car. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Every time I try to do a Southern accent, I met Richard Petty once. Okay.
Oh gosh.
And it's terrible. I went to this NASCAR race. Like I don't even know anything about NASCAR. I don't know why. I was there because the guy I worked for had tickets to Watkins Glen. I remember that. Watkins Glen. Big raceway up there was. I don't know if there still is. But so he's like, "Well, you guys want to go?" And I'm like, "Sure." I'm looking at my buddy Joe and go, "What the fuck is NASCAR?" He's like, "Oh, they race cars and shit." I'm like,
driving circles.
So what I didn't know that these passes were like all access passes. Like he owned a Chrysler dealership, like one of the bigger ones in the area. And the passes he had allowed me to go anywhere. So I was like, wow. Because I would, how you're like somewhere and you like stop, you're like, oh, I shouldn't go past that point. No, they shooed me on. They're like, oh, come on in and everything. I'm like, cool. So I'm walking around. This is a true story. I'm walking around and apparently we were supposed to be in this Chrysler area and I was supposed to, like, me and my buddy Joe were supposed to help cook food. And I didn't know that. And Joe comes back up. He goes, we got to start cooking. I'm like, cooking what? He goes, we got to start cooking the steaks and the burgers and stuff. He goes, this is our little nook area thing. I don't fucking know. It was dumb. But anyway, I'm sitting there cooking and I'm like Joe's a good cook. He can cook and everything. Like I can't, and no comment. And so I'm cooking burgers and stuff here. And next thing I know, this guy comes up, like he's this tall, right? But he's like this tall with the boots on. So it's like, so I'm looking, I see the boots, because you see the boots first. And then you see like the hat, and then you see like the sunglasses. And I'm like, and the belt buckle. So he comes up, and I'm not kidding you. I'm probably not doing this justice, but he's like, hell. When's the food here ready? And I'm like going, I look at Joe, I'm going, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he wants. He goes, well, give him something to eat. So I said, okay. So I got him a burger. He's like, thank you, here. Well, what's your name here? That's what it sounded like to me, a 20-year-old.
Sure.
The Foghorn Leghorn accent.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's so like our governor.
Yeah. So the next thing I know, like we get all this food cooked and everything. Like we were just doing Joe was doing the steaks, I was doing the burgers, some other guy was doing hot dogs, some other guy was doing chicken. And we got it all done because there's no catch. You don't get free passes like that for nothing.
Right.
Next thing I know, so we get to eat and stuff. So I got this big plate of food and I'm hanging out like ways away because there were race car drivers there, like Hard Rock, Pinbolt. I don't even know the hell their names are. It's like whatever there are. And yeah, they're all hanging out and shit. And then the next thing I know, I'm just sitting in this like shitty Kmart lawn chair. And the next thing I know, here comes Richard Petty sitting there. He goes, "Oh, there you are. Yeah, how you doing now?" And I'm like going, "What the fuck?" So he's sitting there hanging out with me.
Good.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with Richard Petty, eating like $2 steak. It's like tougher than shoe leather, but he's loving it. He's like, "Where do I get another piece of this here?" So I was like, "I'll get it for you, Richard. Don't worry about it." So I'm getting him food. We're hanging out. Like he'd get up and introduce me to people. Like I felt like I owned the place. It was great. But that's my experience with like a real. I don't even know if is he really from the South or is he fake?
Yeah. He's from North Carolina. He's
from North Carolina.
He's about an hour away from us. Is where I guess kind of like the home of NASCAR racing. That's where he's from.
That's where he's from.
Right outside of Charlotte. And so that's like where the driving school is and all this other stuff. Yeah.
So did he really like run moonshine? Is he?
Oh yeah. No, all those dudes used to, man.
He's the real deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Richard Petty. He's a hero down here, man. Him and Dale Earnhardt. You put them up against
Dale
each
Earnhardt.
other. And,
Tim, that's the guy I kept trying to think of. Dale Earnhardt. He wasn't. Well, he was there, but I didn't see him. Yeah. Rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt. There's my
day of morning when he died.
Yeah, people down here got real bad that day.
Did you guys shut down? Like, was it like
pretty much, worked, man? Yeah, like the South kind of shut down. Yeah,
I believe it.
And again, we're not. I mean, she might be a wrestling or a racing fan, but I'm not much of a racing fan. But I knew that day that there was some shit going down.
Oh yeah, I did too. Yeah,
I mean, I was even
up here.
Yeah, up here was
watching on the news, you were like, "Oh shit!" Let's put it this way: everybody knows Dale Earnhardt, if you know racing or not.
Right.
Everybody knows
Michael
Dale
Jordan
Earnhardt.
of racing. Yeah.
And you got like the farmers and the loggers. They were all because they're all country people.
Sure.
And they like country music. And if you like country music and you have like work boots and you're a country guy. I just think if you live in the country, I think you're a country person. So not a Southern person, a country person.
Yeah, I know. I get you.
So that was weird. Like because like there were guys that were legitimately upset, and like this guy I worked with down. Easy Red, Tim. Me and Luke, we worked with this guy, Dave Coons. His name was Dave Coons. I'm not kidding you. And goofy as his name sounds too. So like he came to, he's all bummed out, and and usually he's an upbeat guy. He's kind of like gangly. He's got like them buggy whip arms, and he's got that like bristle mustache and stuff. He's like a cool guy. He's funny, but he's cool. Not really. So. We're like, what's the matter with this guy today, man? So I walked up to, because then I started getting concerned. I'm like, Jesus Christ, did I say something? Because sometimes I do that. And I said, Dave, you okay? He goes, oh, bad day. I went, man, I'm sorry. I'm thinking his mother passed away,
sure,
or like
dog died,
somebody hit his dog, or like his cat hung, the cat or hamster, something. I don't know. And he's like, well, you heard what happened. And I'm thinking like, oh, fuck, I don't know what happened.
Right.
I don't know what happened, but I did know what happened. And he's like, well, the greatest passed away yesterday. And I'm going, oh my God. I'm like, not with it now. I'm like, who? He goes, number 3. And I went,
3 forever.
Number 3.
We saw a lot of that.
I'm like, I don't know what number 3 is. So I'm like, I'm just like, I'm so sorry, Dave. I really am. I'm like, so I walk back over to Luke and I go, Luke, who the hell is number 3? He goes, Dale Earnhardt, you idiot. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, I forgot. Yeah. Because I actually was like watching TV when it happened and they flashed like, we have a breaking news bulletin, and like it was serious. Like even the newscaster was getting choked.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was I mean, I'm just giving you like poor examples of Southern culture that I've encountered.
No, it's closer than you think, buddy.
Yeah.
It's more accurate.
It's not far off. Yeah.
It's more accurate than you can imagine.
Yeah. Tim and I mean, Oh, you're going to go, Shane?
Yeah,
Shane, are you leaving us?
I don't want to come in too much, I just
Okay, just a little
like
Shane
pepper,
here and
just
there.
a little sprinkle of her.
Hey,
Okay,
whenever
just a
you
little
want me
bit.
to come back, just holler for me.
Absolutely.
You're welcome here anytime. Anytime.
I know there's a Disney podcast on the show on the network.
On the network.
That's all she watches is like Disney. So she's trying to get me.
That's not true.
I know. I'm kidding.
You make me sound
we'll get you
weird.
on there. We'll get you on there.
Well,
there you
go. We got an in with the girls. Yeah, no problem.
Just let me know. I can talk your head off. So yeah,
you'll fit right in with them. I'll tell you that.
The hour we do the podcast is my only chance to talk the entire week. Otherwise, I just sit there and nod all the whole time.
It was nice to meet y'all.
You too, Shane. Take care.
Nice to meet you too, Shane. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Go.
All right.
Go away.
It's funny.
I'm just kidding.
it's oil, right? And you say all. Meanwhile, my uncles will just say Earl.
Earl, yeah. Earl.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with oil? How come no one can say oil?
Right?
Yeah.
It's not a hard word.
It's not that bad, right?
It's 3 letters and it's pronounced 15 different
Those are
ways.
the hardest ones, I guess.
It is because we have like a really cool thing happening here because like we have like a regional dialect shift going on. Like we have like I live up in the Rust Belt, so you can tell I talk different than Tim does.
Sure.
Like way different. Like I probably sound like like the token white guy who drinks red Kool-Aid and you know what I mean, has like Wonder Bread and all that shit. Tim's a city guy. Tim talks from like he's from the city. He's not like one of them mafia over here, but he's like he's from Queens. Tim from Queens.
Next show I'll watch The Sopranos for an hour before. We'll see how different I talk.
Over here.
Yeah, I have seen Soprano Tim, and it is great.
You can't help it. You can't help it. All the city accent comes out. It just comes out.
I think everybody.
I
does,
feel you, man. Yeah, it's all right.
But so I have like the northern vowel shift accent. Tim has like the metropolitan New York City, and you have the southern like the Carolina. Dare I say the Carolina accent?
Yeah, I don't know that I necessarily, but yes, I probably am the closest to it for sure. The Carolinas.
I'm sorry, you got more southern when your wife came on.
Right.
I don't think you even noticed that, but you did.
Unfortunately,
I think you had to be. I think you had to be. Yeah.
We have the draw, so we call it a drawl now.
Yeah.
You definitely got more. You got more drawl when she came on. So yeah.
Yeah, she's in sales and like she kills it because you can see she's like such a sweet lady. And so
I wanted to buy air right now from her.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like she all the time.
I did.
Her boss is like, "What the hell? Like, how do you keep doing this?" And she's like, "I don't know." And they're like, because everybody's like, "Oh, honey, you're just the sweetest thing in the world. You're sweeter than a peach pie."
That's good.
Or whatever they say, So
or, sweet tea in a pecan jug. I don't know.
Yeah,
something like that.
Moonshine and RC, or no,
there you
moon pie and RC. That's
RC Cola. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, that's from down here as well. Yeah,
dude. Do you happen to know that I am the biggest?
Here we go.
Tell him, Tim. Tell him, Tim.
You rep the RC, man. I love RC.
I am the biggest RC Cola drinker in the world. This is my
I love that
favorite fucking soda of all time. I love RC Cola.
It's funny. I do diet, and my favorite thing is Diet Right. Like that's my favorite diet soda, and that's made by RC as well.
That's basically
their diet
RC.
version.
Yeah, that's their diet. They just stopped distributing it. They stopped distributing it up here.
I'll get you some, man.
Cool.
We can find it. Yeah, it's down. It's down here around here. That Cheerwine. Cheerwine was born like right around here.
Oh, what?
And I love Cheerwine. Like the first sip of Cheerwine, but then like after that, it immediately goes flat.
No kidding.
Like one sip, and it's the next sip. It's like it tastes like syrup water.
No
it's delicious. But that first one, man, will knock you on your butt. You'll be like, oh, this is some good stuff. And then the second one, you're like, it's never mind. I lost it.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah,
but
I'm tagging out. Yeah.
RC is delicious, man. Yeah, I love RC. So that's funny.
So Matt, so you guys like, is there a particular movie genre? Or are you like Tim, who just likes?
Personally, I like everything.
Tim's the movie guy. Okay,
yeah.
Tim, where are you, Tim? You're over here. Tim's the movie guy. Tim goes to the movies. He watches the movies. He critiques the movies. If I need to know something about a movie, I ask him.
Right. That's kind of Fred is kind of our that.
He's your movie guru.
I can't write reviews. I don't like because Steve wanted me to write reviews. I write reviews for the site, and I said, look, my reviews are different than everyone else's. People get articulate about the fucking score and the cinematography. Yeah, I'm like, dude, that sucked. That's
exactly. Well, that's the thing is like, I'm like, that was a good movie, and they're like, well, okay, no. So Alan is our resident good bad movie guy.
Okay.
He likes to watch a lot of like Pluto TV. So he's always watching. Like he did a review of American Warships, which with Mario Van Peebles. Yeah,
Mario
and Carl
Van
Weathers, and like
Now
so we all
talking.
had to watch it, and he like made us watch it. And it was great. Don't get me wrong, but so that's kind of his niche, I guess. Fred is a pop culture guy. He goes to theaters a lot. I don't, like I said, I have 3 kids, so I don't really get to go anywhere or do anything. So I mostly stick to the streaming services, stuff like that right now. But like The Boys are a big one. I've been watching, and then just finished Obi-Wan.
Oh, The Boys,
those kind of.
Fucking
The Boys
good.
is amazing, dude. It's an amazing show.
It's so good. Tim, are you into that too?
I am only on season 2.
Okay. No spoilers.
So we're not gonna wreck anything.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, man.
I'm like 3 episodes in season 2, so I gotta catch up.
Well, it's still, but I'll tell you what, it's season 2 was really good too.
Season 2 was really good.
Season 3 does a great. You actually have done yourself a huge favor by getting the chance to watch this at your own pace, because going from season 2 and waiting, like I think it was almost 18 months for season 3. Like,
Christ,
oh my God, it was crazy. Like it was so you're just like, what is about to happen, man? And
it was the end of the first. It was the end of the first COVID. That
So it was quite a while, man.
Yeah. Lauren said that they inked season 4 too.
Yep. They already have. Yeah.
You know that too.
Yeah, so, that's excellent. I'm excited, man. I tried to read the comic book, and there was because there's just too many words. Like I'll be honest with you, it was borderline graphic novel, which is nothing wrong with that. No, but like it's
way different than what you were used to.
Yeah, and I'm a tactile guy, and I didn't want to buy it, so I was trying to read it online. Yeah, and like reading that much on the screen was just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's in your hand, it's different.
It is. It's tough. So it's tough watching it. Yeah, it's very tough watching it. Now, I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, what'd you think of Obi-Wan?
Oh, it was really good. Obi-Wan. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like the last episode was pretty intense. But I enjoyed it. Actually, my son, I'm a big Star Wars guy. And so I've been trying to get my son, he's 10. I saw that behind me. I've been trying to get my son into Star Wars like his whole life, basically. And he was like, whatever. And then like one day we started watching Obi-Wan together, and it was already like, I think the 2nd or 3rd episode. He was like, what's this? And I was like, oh, this is, Obi-Wan, Star Wars. I said, it's pretty good so far. And he got into it. So now he's been asking, like, Dad, when can we start watching Star Wars? And I'm like, dude, I got to figure out. Like, I will see it, but I don't want to start him with like episode 1, man. I can't do that to the poor kid.
No.
So it's what is it? The machete cut? Yeah. Well, and see, that's what. Yeah, I want to go 4, 5, 6. I want to go just like I did. But then like, and not to go off in a thing, but I just got to get you because you guys are here. What was your opinion of episode 9? I know it's been a while. But, don't let absence make the heart grow fonder, because I think it was a pile of shit.
It was definitely bad fan service.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Tim.
Me, I am Star Wars for me is that's my number 1 thing, by the way.
Yeah, he's the Star Wars guy. Yeah, he is the Star Wars guy.
I'm covered in Star Wars tattoos and everything, but I can't. Like, I'll defend Jar Jar till I die.
Sure.
I don't care. I don't care. If you don't like him, fuck. He's for the kids. He was meant for the kids. It's not a big deal. So whatever. But the prequels, Force Awakens, I liked. I did. Last Jedi.
That is true what she said.
That's fucking.
You reading that, Tim?
I did.
You did too.
I did too.
See, there you
go.
Yeah,
the Imperial March.
The Metallica version.
Yeah, we had like a celloist, and like they played it on the fucking cello. It was badass.
God damn, I love you guys. Cool. That's fucking awesome. Yeah,
cool.
We had our
it was a foreboding sign for our marriage.
Yeah, we did the Metallica version, the orchestral Metallica version of the.
That's awesome
for our wedding.
Wow.
So, The Last Jedi. Just what the problem was too, and I'll tell you right now. J.J. Abrams should have got together with Rian Johnson and created a fucking 3-script thing. They did, because Johnson undid everything fucking Abrams did. And Abrams went back and fixed, like made it, went back.
Right. It was a battle back and forth, man. That's what ruined it.
Like, I got a mask. I don't have a fucking mask. Put the fucking mask back on.
Right. Let me show now I don't have a shirt. And now out of left field is the whole like world here that no one talks about ever.
Ray's parents are nobody. Ray's parents are somebody. Ray's parents are fuck. It's like
Like,
they didn't get
disjointed. It was too disjointed.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah,
and then finally, Abrams was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna give you guys fan service. I'm gonna throw the fucking Emperor. I'm gonna throw this." But they didn't answer any questions.
Yeah,
they didn't answer any questions.
It only left questions, and literally questions from the eighth movie were just left unanswered through the entire ninth movie, and you're like, "What the shit happened? What happened to the little kid with the broom? What happened?"
And that's the end, right? That's the end of the Skywalker saga. Is over. Right?
Yeah.
And my thing too is I as much as I like the Force Awakens, I don't like the fact that Luke was a hermit. I wanted to see
me either.
I wanted to see Luke in charge of a Jedi temple.
Yeah, badass Luke. Yeah,
and then have an enemy come in to fight them. That's what I want. I didn't want Luke the fucking hermit throwing lightsabers and being a bitch. I didn't want that. That's why Mandalorian had to bring him back the way they did.
Yeah, also very excellent.
So
yes.
So
I'm fortunate. Different from you and you both with your kids. I didn't have to force anything on my I didn't have to force anything on my kids. They're both Star Wars fans.
That's awesome.
As bigger than me, and they know way more about it than I do.
Right.
And like it's cool though because we can share. Because I'm a Star Wars fan too, and I feel like I said I feel lucky because like they have been since they were little and they still are. Like they're awesome. 15 and 13, so it's like it's really really awesome. But yeah, no, you're not going to find a bigger expert, a bigger fan, a bigger passion guy than Tim. He's our Star Wars guy. Matter of fact, Parker. This you may not have known. We have a little show here on Pop Culture Pros. We call it Shooting the Sith.
I have seen it.
Have you heard of that?
I haven't watched it. No, I haven't. I saw it. I saw that it was there, existed. Well, and I saw you guys just did Obi-Wan, and I was like, oh, I need to catch that, but I haven't got a chance to yet.
Yeah, I know the host. So, I mean, if you want in, I can get you in.
Sure.
So
hey, man, anytime.
Don't even worry about that.
I'm always down to talk.
Anytime you want.
Anytime you want.
We have a rule on our show, the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Hey, check it out. That I get paid by the word, so I'm happy to talk. Whatever. Yeah, there's not much to split up, so
there's not much.
Pesos. I get paid pesos by the word. So
after the pronouns get taken out and the verbs, it's you don't really have.
Yeah, we don't count ands or ors or ums, and so I'm sure.
Speaking of ands or ors and ums, what did you mention today? How a bill becomes a law? I'm just a bill.
I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill.
On Capitol Hill, yeah. Why is your hair frizzy?
Jesus.
It's a great question. Great question, though.
Because it's hot out.
Oh, because it's humid. Yeah.
Humid out.
Humid as hell.
So anyway, she was singing how a bill becomes a law, and I said, you know what I haven't heard in a while is conjunction junction.
What's your function?
So I played it a little bit, and it was kind of cool, kind of nostalgic. I forgot about
words and doing stuff. I don't know the words.
No, you're right. That guy doesn't rhyme, but the chorus, the choir singing it does.
Dude, that's the jam. That was the jam of my childhood, man, for sure.
Channel 7. Pretty cool. Well, for us, it was Channel 7.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Channel 7 for us too. Actually,
right after Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny.
Channel 6 up here. 7 was HBO if you could afford it.
That's one thing I feel bad for my kids. They don't now that they're like we're in the streaming world. They don't get to like wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays and go downstairs and watch TV and like catch all the cartoons, G.I. Joe and stuff. And I'm like, man,
cable,
because they're just like, I'm gonna watch it now. Pop, whatever time of the day, and I'm like. Damn it!
I caught my son watching, the today's Looney Tunes. I said, no. You ain't watching this watered down bullshit. So I actually went on and I bought the fucking Blu-ray, the old Looney Tune Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So this is what a cartoon is. Get a bowl of cereal, plug your ass in front of the TV, and watch these.
I'm going to sit right beside you and watch it.
And I'm going to laugh harder than you are.
Those golden collections were good. They really were. They're the ones you're talking about, like the DVDs, Tim, or the Blu-ray.
I look at it right here. I have the Looney Tunes Platinum Blu-ray Volume 1.
That's awesome.
It's like 4 discs.
I love, man. I
classic cartoons.
I miss being able to watch that stuff every morning. That like it's a G.I. Joe and Mask, all that stuff.
Thank you.
Mask was my favorite.
I think if you Parker, when you're done, if you want to look at the A to Z logo, or when you do your own show here and you get set up and do it, I don't know if you're doing it on StreamYard. You probably are.
We are. Yeah.
And so when you flip through the brands, you'll learn how to do that.
Yeah.
But if you want to look at my A to Z logo, I got about every cool 80s, 90s pop culture reference, and
check it out. Yeah.
Mask is in there, and G.I. He-Man, Pac-Man's right there.
Dude, yeah, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, all that stuff. That's that was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was what it was all about.
It was great shit.
Captain Power. Do you guys remember Captain Power?
Jonathan Power.
Like
I remember
weird
him.
light stuff. Yeah, dude. Like that's, I love that stuff, man.
That was like fucking like futuristic shit back then.
Yeah,
like,
I remember I had like a laser gun that was also a ship, and you could like shoot people. Oh, it was freaking awesome.
Yeah. Matt, how old are you?
I'm 42.
Oh, so he's right in our wheelhouse. Yep.
Yeah.
Tim and I are 40. How old are we, Tim? 46.
46.
46.
19.
Yep. 1946.
I wish I was.
So I was just informed by the weather person that we have a motherfucker of a storm rolling in up here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's cool. I just thought I'd throw that out there for no other reason than.
Well, if you go out or something, then we'll know you didn't get like.
Yeah.
None of the southern people came up and slaughtered you from south of the border. They didn't make it up there yet. That'll reassure us that they're not coming for us.
The south of the border cartel, like in Pedro cartel.
Pedro boys.
Pedro, yeah.
I love Boomerang.
Boomerang's awesome. Is it still on? It's still a channel? I knew it was a few years ago. It still is? No shit. Yeah. Sweet.
I always watch I watch G.I. Joe and all that stuff on that in the mornings.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Now, the park, let me ask you. You said you love G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Does it hold up?
I think it does, sort of. I mean, it's one of those. To me, it's always going to hold up because to me, it's like every one. I'm like, oh, I remember this. And I couldn't tell you anything about it of the episode until I start watching it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this one. And I remember the toys. Like that's it was for me. It was the toys.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my whole childhood was acquiring new G.I. Joes. And then like destroying them in my backyard in these like wars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was all I remember,
The cartoon was great though. The cartoon it was so 80s. It was so even though they didn't put Russia in it much, it was so anti-communist. It was
it's a thing.
It was red-blooded American Ronald Reagan,
Rock Flag,
Hulk Hogan, everything. Like, it was it.
Yeah, I mean, you was a big wrestling fan growing up as well.
You were? Wow. I don't know if you know this.
I knew you were a former professional wrestler, right?
Oh, you do know that. Oh my God.
Hey, I got to do my research, man. I don't want to come
in
here and
look
like an asshole.
Really, listen, this is Tim. We've never had a guest like this before. Like that actually knew.
I tried, man. I tried.
He did research.
You did research, yeah, because usually they're like, I don't know, and it's like, oh, well, okay.
Well, so Steve,
you did good.
When Steve and I first started kind of chatting, I sent him an email, and he was like, check out the show, and he actually recommended that I check you guys out as well. So I was like, yeah, I read your bios, and then he was like, you got to write bios for your guys, and so they're ridiculous. But so yeah, I read yours.
Awesome, though.
That's awesome. I have to update my bio, I think.
I read mine the other day. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone for now.
Well, Fred and Alan, and again, I wish they were here just so you could meet them, but they we'll have to do this again sometime so they can join on.
Definitely.
As well. But they let me write theirs because they're not big writers, so theirs are completely asinine. But they were like, I read it to them, and they're like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, you guys don't even listen to me. Like,
we'll take
obviously you're not listening because I think I compared one of them to a Greek god at one point. The other one, I don't even know what I said about Alan. Poor guy.
That's fucking great. Now listen, okay, so you're a wrestling fan.
I'm a former
old school wrestling
I don't know
fan.
anything about like today's wrestling. I'll be honest.
But
like,
you're talking back in the day.
Like everything from the 80s up to like the NWA. And like when like WWE and WWF kind of did their thing, like split off or whatever, WCW and WWE, or it was, you know what I mean? Like that is about where I stopped. Like
that's where it ended.
John Cena and like
Okay, so you've already mentioned the word Smoky Mountains. Now I've got to ask you.
Yes.
Jim Cornette. Is he great or is he great?
No, he's
one of the
best.
Are you a Cornette guy? Are you a Cornette guy?
Yeah, I love all the old wrestlers, man. Like I said, we once and this isn't exactly the same thing, but we once saw Ric Flair buying beer and mouthwash and condoms at a CVS.
No shit.
That's fucking awesome.
The
right
Nate?
we were going to see Raw in Greensboro, which is a little north, and we got there early, and they went to the CVS. I wasn't there, so the other guys were there, but and they were like, "Holy shit, it's Ric Flair!" And like when he walked out, they went woo, and he was like, "Hey, woo!" and his like 6-pack and his condoms. He's living his life, man. Oh yeah, dude, he was
into it.
Well, that's his home, he's from up that way, so
yeah. Wow, that's so cool.
Funny, yeah. It was. I was like, that's so freaking cool, man. I was jealous.
We're well, Tim and I do the Just Too Sweet show, and we do a lot of. Lately, we've been getting like carried away with the news and stuff, but it's been a lot. There's been a lot going on.
There has been a lot going on, yeah.
So we've been having a lot of fun with that, but usually we do it like a little why would you call it? Like a little we have it like a pay-per-view. We watch it.
We'll pick an old pay-per-view from back in the day.
Yeah, that's cool.
And just go through each match by match and talk about it. Because it's funny because Eric is very old school. I'm not saying I'm all new. I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
Eric is very old school, so he likes the older stuff better. Not that I don't, but we'll pick out what did we do last time?
Last time
Cade 87 or some shit.
No, it was Starcade
90 something, right? I don't know. Anyway,
was it 89 or 90? Starcade 90 or something like that.
I don't know. We pull stuff like that out, and we'll watch it, and then we'll talk about it on the show and break it down, and so if you ever want to do that, you're more than welcome to join us on that also.
Totally, dude. It'd be so fun.
It would be I'm going to be on every show, man. Like
you have to.
You gotta get around. You gotta get around.
Right. Listen. This guy over here holds the record, and I'm not going to tell you how many it was, but he was on every single show for 1 week when all the shows were going. We used to have like 7 or 8 shows going.
That's crazy.
He was on every single fucking one all week long.
Doing it all, man.
He was on every
craft. I did it just to be an asshole, but yeah.
He did. He did just to be
That's as good a reason as any.
Yeah. Well,
I was on 18 consecutive shows.
Wow.
I would just pop on and go, hey, all right, I gotta go.
I did it. The contraction has been filled. Let's go. Yeah.
He actually, you were a guest for a couple of them, though. You were scheduled on quite a few of them.
Yeah. They knew I was coming. I wasn't going to be that much. I was going to be like, surprise, motherfucker, I'm here. I'm gonna
that's fun too, though.
That is fun. There's a place for that as well.
Yeah, that's like when you bring a badger to a party and nobody gets it.
Right. It's a little harder with StreamYard because you can see them like.
Yeah,
where they pop in, but
you can, if you're if you got the control box going. If you don't, the guests are surprised at which they usually are.
Sure.
Well, I mean, everybody. Let's face it, is still surprised that I'm still on the air. So there's no getting around anything with that. Did we lose the boss? Did COVID put him to sleep?
Must have got him. I hope it didn't get him too hard.
No, I think the boss is good. He's a whiskey drinker, so he'll
be fine.
Yeah, he's got that killed. I mean, if it's not, then the iguanas and pythons down there should. I couldn't believe when the boss told me, but I have other friends in Florida too. The abundance of there's like a population of snakes of fucking like boa
constrictors. Man. Yeah, it's wetlands. Yeah. That's where they love it. They love it down there.
Now, I have a theory about this, okay? Tim, hear me out. Like, everybody says that, like, it's from these, like, people from the 60s and 70s and 80s that let their pets loose. Dude, I don't think so. I think these fucking snakes were around before that. I'm not saying they're native. I'm saying they were brought over way before the fucking 70s and 80s and the cocaine and the wild creatures that the celebrities kept. Like, no. There had to be stowaways on like banana boats and like tobacco and shit like that, So and like you just said, it's wetlands and Florida's warm. It's perfect ecosystem for all these. Look, I sound like Jeff Corwin over here. So like it's perfect ecosystem for these warm cold-blooded. They're not warm-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Yeah, cold-blooded.
Yeah, or maybe I am cold-blooded.
At times, I know I've been cold-blooded. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get called an emotionless undead vampire by somebody. So, but anyway, yeah, I don't think the whole animal trade, exotic pet thing is really. I mean, I'm sure it didn't help things.
Sure, yeah, I would agree.
But I think it was. I think they were there. I think they were there before.
Yeah, I mean, they're freaking snakes. What are you gonna do?
Well,
I mean, you can't get rid of snakes. That whole place is like, I mean, it's literally without the trees. It's like it's a jungle without trees. It's a madhouse.
It really is. Aren't there monkeys jumping around somewhere?
There's all kinds of shit down there, man. That's the first time I ever saw love bugs.
Yeah.
What do you have in your what do you was worried about in your area?
Yeah,
we have a lot of copperhead snakes.
Copperheads.
Yeah, copperheads.
Hang on a minute. Is Copperhead Road famous down there, or is that in Virginia?
That's not. Yeah, that's not. It might be us. Hell, I don't know, man. I don't. It could be North. It could,
it sure sounds like
it. Could be next door. I don't fucking know.
I bet it is.
It probably is. But no, like so, snakes are a big one. The big thing for us is mosquitoes. They want to eat us. Alive, and there's some big motherfuckers. Mosquitoes.
Are they like as big as hummingbirds down there?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. No, they'll get you, and they like it's like getting a needle stuck in your arm.
Really?
They're crazy down here, man.
Oh boy,
they attack like because it's always humid down here. Like in the south, we got heat. We have the perfect mix of shit where we have the heat and the humidity working together to ruin your day.
Your day.
I would have 40 fucking bug lights every.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. You have to. We had those like those zappers. Yeah. And it's constant. It's a bzz, bzz, bzz all the time, man. Like they're out here.
You guys ever heard a chipmunk go into one of those things? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. My grandparents were like early proponents up here of those bug lights. Like nobody, I'd never seen one before. My grandparents had one. They lived up on the hill, and like it was. I was so fascinated by this thing, and like the one day, like I was like walking over to like by their wood pile with my father, and we heard this like horrendous zap noise. He's like, Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? And I said, I don't know. Or not. Actually, I was like, I don't know. I was little. So we walk over there, and there's like this squirrel smoking. Like it electrocuted the chipmunk, not the squirrel, the chipmunk. Geez. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't like charred, like like a cartoon, which would have been cool. But no, it killed the chipmunk. I mean, I think it looked dead, but those bugs. Tim, you have a bug light, right?
I have an indoor one.
You have an indoor bug light
because I am so fucking paranoid. If I see one, I will not go to sleep until I get it.
Yeah.
So instead
it fucks with you. Yeah.
So instead of walking around the house with a fucking flashlight trying to kill this thing, I got an indoor bug light. I put it in one room, just leave it, and then you'll hear them.
Really?
Oh yeah, you'll hear it. I celebrate.
Awesome. You're like, time for bed. Yep.
Time for sleep now.
You're just like.
Especially in the old apartment, we had that yard. Over here too is not. It's not great, but the other house was just a swamp of a yard. So
yeah, I remember that.
They used to sneak in through the screen, and I'd be like, I can't. If I see one, I'm up.
Yeah.
And I literally would sit there with a flashlight until it would fly into the light, and then try to spray it or swat it or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't go to sleep because if I hear that buzzing in my ear, I'm up.
I always wanted. Have you seen the it was like the salt shooting guns?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I always wanted one of those things. Those are expensive though, man.
For the
like
flies.
$35. Yeah, I was like, that'd be badass.
Yeah.
I got my buddy shoots me with it all the time when I go down to his house. He's like, check this out, and you shoot me. I'm like, you fuck.
Did you see the water pellet guns? Did you see those things yet?
No.
These are
water pellet gun.
I know. I'm gonna say.
Oh no, I did see like jelly balls or something.
They're like little blue jelly balls. Yeah, but they're water.
Yeah.
But you buy. Someone's gonna get
like
shot.
A paintball gun.
You got a fucking machine gun. It looks like a real gun. You pour them in, and you just you fucking shoot people, and it's just water though.
Yeah,
it's just water. But now they got what the coolest fucking thing is. Since we're all nerds here, they have an Iron Man fucking glove. You pour them in the top, and when you go like this
with repulsor rays.
Yeah, and so when you flick your wrist, it turns on, and the fucking water pellets shoot out.
Yeah, you guys couldn't see.
Fantastic.
I know what I want earlier. For Christmas.
My kid came up, my 3-year-old who just turned 4 like yesterday, came up here and he got a web shooter, a Spidey web shooter.
Nice.
So that's why he was up here like, Dad. That's why I muted. He's like, can you put this on? I'm like, no, not right now. But
bring him
on.
I
will. I'm like, I want to put it on myself.
Bring him on.
Don't do that because hopefully he's asleep by now. I'm sure if my wife's still watching, his ass will pop up here in a second.
Well, Jet, what's that, Tim? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say we've been a good hour, guys. We're probably on the downward spiral here to wrapping it up. Tim, what were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna say we have no. You can bring your kid on. You can bring whoever you see. My kid's about to pop on right now. Like, we have a contractual obligation with Jaina here. So
this is the part of the show where I hand it over to Tim, who hands it over to.
Yeah, Jane will have to do her contractual hello.
Yep.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Jana. How are you?
Hi, Jana.
Oh, good.
How are you, Jana?
Questionable.
Okay,
Good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you having fun tonight?
Yes.
Yes. Good girl. Good girl. It was so lovely to see you, honey.
Oh, don't pull my microphone.
I like your sweater. That's cool.
Go ahead.
Hi.
It was nice. What, honey?
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Jana.
Say
Good night.
good night.
Good night,
Nice to
sweetheart.
talk to you.
No. Say good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Thank you, Jana. And that's Jane. That's Jana's
That's all.
That's Jana. Yep, that's her time. But speaking of time, we are out of time. Matt Parker.
Hey,
Thank
thank you
you.
guys for having me.
For gracing us with your presence on the A to Z program.
Yeah,
we
thank you very much.
enjoyed this hour-long visit. It was just felt like, a new member of the United Nations has
That's
appeared.
right.
So
We're already
so-
we're gelling like gel up some sort.
yeah, we're like the
like Magellan. Magellan
we're
like
like
Magellan.
Magellan, yeah.
yeah, we're like the glue that glues
Shit
glue together.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So anyway, anybody, since you're the guest, Matt, you got any last things that you would like to say to the nationwide, worldwide audience that is
Yeah,
listening?
thank
to
you
right
again. Listen to the Blackling Collective podcast, soon to be on Pop Culture Pros.
now? Yes.
And BLC.world. Follow us on Twitter at BLC Podcast and tweet us. We'll probably say something about you on the show because no one ever tweets us. So
Shit, I'm in. I'll do it. Tim, what do you got?
No, Matt, you're welcome on any show, anytime, especially ones
Awesome.
that
Thank you, guys.
Especially ones that we're on.
Yeah, these ones that we're on.
No, I'm gonna go. I gotta hop on some people that don't know I'm coming. That's
That's fine.
much
you
more
definitely gotta
exciting.
do that.
We're one big happy family here. Well,
We are.
We're a
And
family.
speaking of one big happy family, Tim. Speaking of one big happy, what do we have coming up this next week on Popcorn? Let's give the rundown. Let's show Parker here what we do about the rundown of show. See, since we're the last show for the week, we usually give the rundown we give people the rundown for the following. So Tim, we're at Monday. Where are we at on Monday?
Well, again, we are not a set show anymore, especially
We're
because guys are going on vacation, people moving here. But usually. On Mondays, we have 00 Deep Dive. That is a 007 Deep Dive show with Jason and Ginny. Very good show. Fun. The Deep Dive is almost over, people. The start of the Sean Connery set because they went backwards. Starting the Sean Connery. So you have a very little bit of time to catch that, where they will begin another deep dive of another franchise. And I know what it is, Eric.
You do know now?
Because I went on the show the other night, so I know what it is now.
You know what it is. Good.
So they're going to start another I'm not going to break the news here, though.
No spoilers.
Tuesday nights. Me and this guy over here, my tag team partner, we do the Just Too Sweet show, all things wrestling. Wednesdays are usually Granny's Peach Tea, comic book movies, and TV shows. And that is with Ed and Jason.
And Ginny. Or not Ginny. Ginny. Well, Ed and Jason. Who?
That's it. Tony.
That's
Tony
Ed and Jason. Yeah.
Tony's gone. Tony left. He's out.
Tony. Oh, Tony's out. Tony's out.
He's out. He's across the street now. He's gone.
Keep going, Tony.
Thursdays, we got the flagship show, the Put It in the Book show, our number one show. The boss is on with all about the New York Mets. Whatever.
The New York COVIDs, yeah.
I'm gonna get on there. I'll have to get on there and speak,
you
speak the Braves' truth.
I will go on with you because I'm a Yankee fan. I'll go on with you. That'll be a great show.
Alan's a Yankee fan too, so I know.
And then I'll make it even worse. I'm a Sox fan, so then he'll really blow his lid.
So you want to check that out? Check that out. That's with the boss Steve. That's with Keith. That's Rodriguez. We also have a show about the New York Yankees, Empire 161, with Ed and his co-star. What's her name, Eric?
Oh, Dorothea. Yep.
Dorothea?
Dorothea.
Oh, that's a new one. I like that one.
Yeah.
And Thursday nights, we usually have Stream Wars. That's the all Disney show with Ashley and what's her name? Ashley and
Gabby.
Gabby, I'm sorry.
Ashley and Gabby. It's it's Skyline Review.
Skyline Reviews. With the old Disney show. Yeah, Skyline Reviews.
Yep.
And Fridays starts all over again with this program, the A to Z program with this guy and Shoot the Sith will be back soon. I'm going to take a little break until we get Andor start running up. That's not like 90 days. I will do a show before then.
Wow.
But we're going to take a little Obi-Wan break so everybody can digest the greatness that it was. And that's it.
It was great.
Well, and hopefully soon enough you'll have the Black Lincoln Collective podcast will be on here as well. Absolutely. And this week we have Fred is going to be out because he's going to Disney, and I need to tell him to listen to the ladies' podcast to figure out where to go. But we are actually going to be joined by our one of the world's youngest Elvis impersonators. He's 17 years old.
What?
And he is amazing. His name is Landon James. He won he's from Illinois, so he won the Illinois State Elvis competition last year for he won the shooting star, the youngest guy or whatever. And he's amazing. Yeah. He's absolutely amazing.
I'm a huge Elvis.
Awesome. I am too. And I was honestly, if I don't ever make $1 podcasting, at least I got to get an Elvis impersonator on the show. That's a dream come true in and of itself. And the kid can sing
When is that going to be? When's that at?
It's going to be this week. So I'll make sure to let you guys know. We'll make sure to get it on the network for you guys.
Yeah, boy, I want to see that. I know
he loves to come on shows, so I'm sure he would love to join with you guys as well one day.
Oh fuck, he's more than welcome.
Just be warned, that kid, he can sing.
Good.
It's like he channels Elvis through him, man.
So you know what? I want him on one of my shows. I don't care which one it is, and I'm just gonna sit back and let him sing.
Oh, that's what we did. We had an hour. We have he's from Lamont, Illinois, so we did the Live from Lamont special, where we just kind of talked a little bit of shit, and he sang about 6 songs. And it was the greatest thing I've ever done probably in my life in any way.
Tim, this is what we're going to do. We're going to Smothers Brothers the show and just keep reintroducing him to do a song. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, that's what we did. I would take a break and I'd be like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Landon James.
I'm going to make requests too, because I have definitely 4 or 5 songs I would love to hear him sing.
That's
fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I'll get you guys in touch with his guy because he's a great guy. He's a great kid. He's looking to kind of, like I said, he's just now getting into he's been doing this for a couple of years, but he's just now getting to the age where he can really tour and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he's like, I'm looking for a foothold anywhere I can get it. And I was like, dude, come on down to the South.
I'll bring him on the fucking Star Wars show if I can get him on. I don't care.
He'd love it, dude. He's a great kid.
Care what show he's on. I want to get him on.
No, he's awesome. Like I said, you guys
awesome.
Love him.
He is awesome anytime here. I will have him anytime. I will even be Colonel Eric Zant is what I'll do. You know what I mean?
I do.
So, but anyway, so guys, that's a wrap of the A to Z program. I would like to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody who downloads the show at a later date. Thank everybody who was watched live after we're done, or watch the recorded show after we're done, and everybody who's watching live now. We'd like to thank again Mr. Matt Parker. Matt, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for coming. Be sure to watch his show coming up here on Pop Culture Pros. Watch all our shows. Watch Tim and I on Tuesday. Watch Tim when he comes back as Shooting the Sith. If you want to watch the Yankees show, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I would watch Granny's Peach Tea. I would watch Granny's Peach Tea because that's a pretty cool show.
I wanted to watch it this week, but I hadn't watched The Boys yet, so I didn't want to spoil.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to miss.
You got to watch the spoilers. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're not. Nobody. You're not forsaking The Boys for that. But that's gonna wrap it up. I'm Eric Zant. This has been the A to Z program on Pop Culture Pros. For Matt, for Mr. Tim Tabala, we are signing off. And I'm going to stall for a minute because I have to find the video. Tim, where's the video? I got it. I know where it is. I got it. I got the video. We're gonna do an epic ending for you, everybody, because we have a countdown. If I can fucking find it.
I think we're the only ones that use it as an outro. I think everyone else uses it as an intro.
Everybody uses it as an intro. We're using it as an outro. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eric Zant. We'll see you next time. And
thank you.
If you're not in it, you're out of it.
Fucking love.